My name is Michelangelo and I've been working at the Brooklyn Guitar School for 6 years. When I started to get really serious about guitar, which I think was around the age of 12 or 13, I kind of realized, okay, this is what I want to do with my life. I would definitely go home from school, practice 3-4 hours a night. And I kind of continued that all the way through college. In addition to the school, I do a lot of freelance gigs. I don't play in any one band regularly. Typically, I'll get called because they need a guitarist to sit in. One weekend it could be a musical theater pit where I have to sit there and read notes, and the next weekend it could just be some rocking out, some progressive shred stuff. And I kind of like that. It keeps it varied. And then I also will occasionally do studio work, and sometimes I'll work on educational curriculums. Favorite bands / influences? Kind of everything from the classic stuff, Jimi Hendrix, Led Zeppelin, Eric Clapton, up to a lot of 70s session guys like Steve Lukather, Larry Carlton, all the way through sort of the heavy-hitting shredders like Eddie Van Halen and Randy Rhoads. My teaching philosophy can be summed up as catering the lesson towards the student and their interest. The first thing I do on the first day is I always try and find out, what do you want to play eventually? What type of stuff you like to listen to? And then I sort of take that, whatever they're into, whether it's Jimi Hendrix or jazz, and I filter it through the proper fundamentals so that regardless of what they're playing, they become well-rounded musicians. I think my students are successful because a lot of the students I have are really, really into music. They love coming every week, working on guitar. And I feel like also my students and we have a really great relationship. We get along really well, so I feel like there's a great teacher-student bond and we can kind of progress together on a weekly basis. Some tips for people just getting started, if you're an absolute beginner, is finding that time that you can practice every day consistently. Even if it's sort of 5 minutes, even if it's 10 minutes, you want to try and factor that in so it's almost just like eating dinner or brushing your teeth, just so it happens every day. And if you get that consistency, part of your routine, you'll have a ton of success. Tips for people who've been playing for a while, want to take it to another level, because this also applies to me when I try and progress. I recommend you kind of expand your listening taste. Try and find new music, listen to new guitarists, because if you listen to new players, you're going to hear stuff that you probably haven't done before, and that's going to push you outside your comfort zone, and therefore encouraging progress in playing. I have this group called Professionals with Ed, Renee, and Michael, and what's great about them, what makes them successful, is they really get along well as a group. They come in, they practice together, they all go home, they work on their parts, then they do a performance every couple of months. And I feel like that pushes them to the next level, forces them to be really successful at their instruments. All right, well, once again, I'm Michelangelo from the New York City Guitar School, saying goodbye. Keep on rocking in the free world.